the way things are right. You've come from a different place, and I know you traveled far right. Now that you've told me what it is, I better point you toward the weeds.
Now, I'm loving the sweetness of Miss Amber. Such a beautiful color, such a beautiful sound. We're hearing her on a B4. Sweet thing, let me tell you about. We're hearing a little bit of a kind of mix here where it's very still sweet. Sweet thing. If not, we would hear sweet thing, and that'd be more of a darker kind of sound. I'm also curious because I think the key is higher. I think the original is a little bit lower. Sweet thing, let me tell you about the world and when things are if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and I'm loving the change of key here because Amber is such a colorful singer, so I'm really excited to see to what heights she's gonna take this version to.
He's the one, he's the only one that can give you your wish right to ya. He can send you back through time by running magic to ya. All of us.
Yes, loving the chorus and the ensemble. He's a whiz, he's a wizard. It sounds so balanced, very good on the voices. You know, you really hear all of them blending together and the harmonizing. It sounds really powerful.
Ours he. Listen and I'll tell you where he is.
Beautiful ping on where he is. It's a belt with a little bit of ping, right? Because we're still hearing the brightness in her voice. You know, sometimes a lot of singers, I just commented on Joy Wood singing My Days, and sometimes, you know, singers are really good at going to the dark place and the light place and singing. That's called chiaro oscuro. It simply means you singing with the balance of the vowels that you're using so that the frequency and how you sing sounds brighter or darker. So I'm loving how she's doing on Is. Very open, it's a beautiful belt, and that's why we hear it kind of ring further because she's slipping in a little bit of nasality and a little bit of mix in that sound. So we're really hearing the difference on in Oz. She goes for in awe and she darkens a vowel, and that's where we hear more of a like chestier kind of quality in her belts because we hear so the that's a darker color that we're hearing here. And like, you have to play with both as a singer because every song will demand for you to do one or the other. And I think in musical theater we hear it the most, where like some songs are very bright and very like wow in front of your mask, and then some songs are a little darker and more serious and they have a different kind of sound profile. It's really good as a singer to study singers like this because then you can be like, oh, that was a lighter sound, that was a darker sound, like, oh, how is she playing with her voice to give us more texture within the piece. If you've been binge watching these reactions and you're ready to go from what in the world is going on with my high notes to, ooh girl, I got that, grab my free high note glow up for women singers. And if it's your first time meeting me, I'm Isabel, your vocal coach and your vocal bestie. And I made you this quick track to clean up the cracking and straining in your high notes. Make sure to go ahead and check it out in the link description below. Beautiful openness on home. You'll be home. She's using a very beautiful square mouth to help her belt in this section. If you want to try belting like this, it's very easy. Say the word hey. Hey! Try it in a hey and see if it's easier for you to do this kind of sound. You want to think baby shouts. That's how I feel when I'm belting. Not like not like that kind of strength in the sound, but I'm just saying like hey, that kind of hey kind of sound will help you get into your belt easier and be able to sing a song like this.
He's the wizard of Oz. He's got magic up his sleeve.
Yes!
And you know without his help would be impossible to leave.
We hear on the E, if we hear how she's anchoring the brightness on the word E on leave. Yes, Miss Amber, keep singing it down!
Fantastic how that he's command.
Okay, Miss Amber, you gotta dance, period!
He will understand. He's the wind
then we also hear Dorothy. He's the wizard. Very, very bright, kind of youthful sound, and that bright sound makes you sound a little bit younger. So if you want to try this sounding, do wow, 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 and be very playful with those kind of sounds to be able to achieve this kind of sound profile. Okay, Miss Amber Riley said the mic is on, my throat is open, and I'm gonna sing it down, period! Okay, this sounds so freaking good. She's going up the scale here, and it's on, she's singing on a, and she's starting on an A4, so she's using a very rounder sound here, there, she's getting a little bit brighter to carry her up to that A5 a la K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking hard. Just the gear shift that she has to do there is quite phenomenal. Look at the mouth. She's fully open, also using the teeth, so she's really like engaging her upper lip. This is a really beautiful teaching of using your face to sing. Like, sounds really powerful, really good. Try the cry. Hey! Try crying and bouncing your voice to be able to get up here. Oh my gosh, Miss Amber, you sound so freaking good. And this is the optimal mouth shape you're kind of gonna want to have. Also, like, let's take it into account the tongue. She's really down with the really flatlining the tongue so that nothing happens and nothing lifts. Back here, if you feel like your tongue is retracting when you sing like this, when you want to make sure then that you're thinking of sticking the tip of your tongue to the back of those teeth to make sure that it stays planted. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this beautiful new spin that she added to the song. I'm happy they actually took it up because it sounds so much better and brighter in her vocal color. I think it's really cool how nowadays, I mean, in the olden times, people wouldn't really change keys on Broadway, but I'm really happy that they are changing keys now to really suit the singer and the performer, mainly because, like, you know, everybody can sing in almost any range if you really train for it and you work on your voice, because the voice is a muscle. But I also know that it's very important to know as a singer that everybody has like their sweet spot of like what is the part of your voice that sounds the sweetest. So just because you have a 5-octave range in your voice doesn't mean that you'll feel like the best or that your voice will sound the sweetest in those areas. It's really important to know your instrument, and I actually wonder if she was able to advocate for her voice in this production where she was like, can I just sing it the way I want to sing it, and can we put it the key in a higher place, because the original is very lower, like sweet thing let me tell you about, and that's something that I don't feel like would fit her voice per se, mostly because she has this beautiful ring in her voice and it sounds so powerful when she's up here that I am really happy that they were able to switch the arrangement like this for Miss Amber Riley. Miss Amber, you sang it down. Thank you. And that's my 2 cents on singing for today, and now it is your turn. If you want me to react to something, make sure to leave it in the comment section below and leave the link so I know exactly the version that you want, period. And if you enjoyed hanging out this little corner of the internet, make sure to go ahead and press that subscribe button so that I can see you in the next one.